Heaven bursts with light, teeming with countless angels, a realm of unparalleled beauty. Among them, Lucifer, the morning star, shines brightest, his glory unmatched. Visual effects highlight Lucifer's beauty and power as he conducts the heavenly worship. Inside Lucifer's mind, darkness dances with light, a chaotic ballet where shadows twist and turn. The darkness deepens, a mirror reflecting the insidious seed of ambition taking root in Lucifer's heart. A maelstrom of self-aggrandizement and rebellious intent swirls, feeding his growing pride. Lucifer contemplates ascending above God, the rebellious intent solidifying into a dark purpose. Across the celestial plains, a blazing battle erupts, as angels clash in a whirlwind of light and fury. Lucifer, radiant yet defiant, leads his angelic host against the unwavering forces of heaven. Lightning flashes illuminate the chaotic scene as energy blasts tear through the clouds, signaling a celestial storm. His wings scorched and broken, Lucifer plummets from the heavens, his fall echoing the birth of a new era. A profound transformation begins as his glorious form twists and hardens, his radiant light fading into the shadows. He becomes Satan, the adversary, his descent marking the cataclysmic birth of hell. Satan continues to fall, his figure now a stark silhouette against the fading light of heaven. His followers follow him, their forms twisting and darkening as they plummet into the abyss. The Garden of Eden radiates in eternal sunlight, a paradise brimming with vibrant life and serene beauty. A shadow falls as Satan appears, cloaked in darkness, whispering temptations to Eve. Eve listens, her expression shifting as the serpent's words slither into her mind. Eve succumbs to temptation, her face contorted with an internal struggle. Darkness seeps into the once pristine landscape, a visual omen of humanity's fall. The vibrant colors of Eden fade, replaced by a somber palette of grays and browns. The air grows heavy, as the weight of sin and death descends upon the world. Satan watches, a satisfied smirk playing on his lips as paradise crumbles. As sombre graveyard stretches on oblique, tombs stand in silent rows, etched with names of biblical figures: Adam, Abraham, Moses, David. The scene conveys a sense of profound loss and Satan's apparent triumph. On-screen text appears: death became his stronghold. The scene shifts to the ancient world, a landscape marred by giants and burgeoning wickedness. Enoch lived in a time long before the flood. In a world marred by corruption, Enoch walks with God through a serene landscape. The stark contrast between their peaceful journey and the decaying world highlights Enoch's unique devotion. Enoch walked with God. In a moment of divine intervention, Enoch disappears, eluding the clutches of death. A profound silence grips the earth, amplifying the sense of awe and wonder. A beam of pure light ascends towards the heavens, piercing through the sky. Under the relentless sun, the land of Israel bears the weight of spiritual decay. Idolatry thrives. Altars to Baal, golden calves, and sacred groves defile the landscape. The air is heavy with the smoke of foreign incense, a stark reminder of Israel's straying. Elijah appeared in a time when Israel had strayed far from the covenant. Elijah stands tall on Mount Carmel, his figure a stark contrast against the horizon. The prophets of Baal watch Elijah, their faces etched with doubt and anticipation. A tense silence descends as Elijah calls upon the Lord, his voice echoing across the mountain. Suddenly, the sky tears open, unleashing a blinding streak of light. Fiery descent engulfs the altar, consuming everything in its path. Consuming flames erupt, proving the Lord is God, as the crowd watches in awe and terror. In the desolate wilderness, Elijah stumbles, each step a testament to his failing strength. Exhaustion carves deep lines into his face, a stark map of despair. He raises his gaze to the heavens, a whisper escaping his lips, lost to the uncaring wind. God, take my life. Dust devils dance around Elijah and Elisha, their figures stark against the tranquil flow of the Jordan River. Without warning, the heavens tear apart, revealing a chariot of fire. Horses of pure flame descend, their hooves striking sparks in the air. As raw energy surges, Elijah is lifted into heaven, bypassing death. A chariot of fire descends, engulfing Elijah in flames and heavenly light. Ascending flames pierce the sky, carrying Elijah towards the celestial realm. The sky fills with heavenly light as Elijah completes his journey. Inside the animation studio, luminous screens come alive, casting a vibrant glow that highlights the extraordinary destinies of Enoch and Elijah. The visuals underscore a profound truth. Enoch and Elijah, they never experienced death. Sunlight floods the animation studio, a hive of creative fervor. Animators are engrossed in their screens, their faces bright with colorful light. A screen displays a bold message, proof that death does not hold absolute sway. The studio is set to unveil why Satan fears Enoch and Elijah. Their unique status in the eternal conflict is about to be revealed. Jerusalem teems with life as the final days approach. Enoch and Elijah, cloaked in sackcloth, deliver their prophecies amidst the bustling crowds. Fire emanates from their mouths as they speak. The crowd stares. The prophecies echo through the ancient streets. A monstrous beast rises, its shadow falling ominously over Jerusalem. The two witnesses stand defiant, ready to confront the approaching terror. The monstrous beast clashes with the two witnesses, a brutal battle shaking the very foundations of the city. The beast stands triumphant. The two witnesses lie lifeless in the streets. From the farthest corners of the world, people erupt in jubilant celebration, their cheers echoing through the streets. Before the eyes of Jerusalem, the breath of life from God fills the two witnesses, igniting their dormant spirits. They rise, their eyes blazing with divine power. A voice calls them home, resonating through the heavens. Resurrection fills the air, transforming the witnesses. Ascension begins, lifting them towards the celestial realm. They rise higher, bathed in divine light. The witnesses disappear into the sky, leaving behind only awe and wonder. The animation studio is brightly lit, a hub of creative energy. The visuals on the screen highlight a profound message: God finishing what was started. The visuals on the screen emphasize the strategic importance of Enoch and Elijah's return. Inside the animation studio, screens flicker with images of a terrified Satan. The visuals highlight Enoch and Elijah's past and foretell their future power. On the screen, words appear, delivering a chilling message. Satan fears them for what they will do. The animation studio buzzes with creative energy, a hub of modern innovation. Amidst the activity, Enoch and Elijah stand out, beacons of a different era. The air crackles with a silent warning, a direct challenge to his kingdom. Enoch and Elijah embody divine justice, prophetic power, and unstoppable truth. Enoch and Elijah embody divine justice, prophetic power, and unstoppable truth. Divine justice, prophetic power, unstoppable truth appears on screen. Enoch walks through a lush garden, his face radiant with inner peace, and a gentle smile gracing his lips. Elijah kneels by a quiet stream, his eyes reflecting the sky above as he prays with heartfelt devotion. Enoch shares bread with his family, his laughter echoing in their humble home, a symbol of love and unity. Elijah tends to a small flock of sheep, his touch gentle and caring as he protects them from the harsh elements. Enoch gazes at the sunset, his face filled with awe and wonder, contemplating the beauty of God's creation. Elijah helps an elderly woman carry water, his strong arms supporting her burden with kindness and compassion. Enoch teaches children in the village, his words inspiring hope and wisdom in their young hearts. Elijah stands tall against the wind, his cloak billowing as he offers guidance to those in need. Enoch embraces his wife, their eyes locking in a moment of deep connection, a testament to their enduring love. Elijah looks up at the stars, his soul filled with a profound sense of purpose, ready to fulfill his divine mission. In the serene countryside, people walk, listen, and obey, seeking a profound connection with the divine. Walked, listened, obeyed. The words echo the path to spiritual harmony. Sunlight floods the animation studio, revealing dust motes dancing in the air. Amid the quiet hum of computers, a sense of reverence fills the studio. The studio whispers a truth: the greatest power lies not in fame, but in intimacy with God. They chased not immortality, but his presence. On screen, the words chased his presence glow, illuminating the room. Sunlight floods the animation studio, illuminating the quiet dedication of an animator, lost in thought. The screen glows with the words, a life that transcends limits. The animator pauses, suspended in contemplation. Holiness still matters, and the grave is not the end. The animation studio is filled with light, the atmosphere buzzing with creative energy. A soul who walks with God is Satan's greatest fear. The animation studio fills with silent reverence. The scene shifts to an on-screen display, two humble men who dared to walk in step with the Almighty. The animation studio is filled with the hum of computers. A lone figure is silhouetted against the glow of a monitor. The words, "so closely," materializes on the screen. If they could walk with God so closely. The animation studio buzzes with creative energy, bathed in bright light. The large screen displays a message, inviting the audience. So can you.